Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Woman Profession. Today we got a nice video. So let's see what it say.
You, there. What is your profession?
How to become a traditional wife. Number 1, embracing ultra-traditional gender roles into your marriage. The man, he is the provider, the main breadwinner. He goes out of the house and works. The woman, the wife, she is the homemaker. She takes care of the home. She takes care of herself, and she does the cooking and the cleaning. Number 2, and I cannot stress this enough, you have to marry the right man. If you marry a guy who in your dating life, he showed abusive and control tendencies, this is a disaster waiting to happen, because when you become financially dependent on this man, he will abuse all of that. So make sure that you take your dating life very seriously. If you are not dating to eventually marry that person, you're wasting your time. Number 3, learn to cook, learn to clean, and learn how to host. I probably got in the kitchen at like 3 years old with my mom, and she taught me how to cook, how to bake. She taught me how to clean, although I could definitely progress on that. Cooking and cleaning are life skills that can benefit you and your family forever. Number 4, you have to have something for yourself. As a traditional wife, you are spending a lot of your day catering to others, whether it is your husband or your family, and it's important to have something that is meant just for you. This could be sewing, this could be painting, I don't know, ice skating. Find something that is just for you and put that in your life every single day. And number 5, and I mean this in the best way possible, upkeep your beauty maintenance. Men,
Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about the VA. I will talk about the VI. Women already, they are disrespectful, they focus on vanity things. We talked about A because they are very angry. You talked about yesterday, they are very angry because they are hurt because somebody picked them, and also they are hurt because somebody paid them attention, and then the relationship they want nobody get it to them. Now we're going to talk about N, the non-traditional. The reason why VA and women are very dangerous because they are non-traditional. Non-traditional means they don't know what is traditional to a culture, what's traditional to a relationship, or how to maneuver to the relationship. The reason why they do that, they maneuver like that, because they don't have a guidance to find them. When they don't have nobody to show them the proper way to live in a culture and society, what they intend to do, they try to have their own path, which is become a rebel to the society. So what they do, they try to own way. That's why the media come along, the social media come along, the government come along, they try to destroy those common ground that has a family community. So they implanted their different mentality, and women most likely are the more affected to it because they're always on the social media trying to find something to do, to talk about. So when become non-traditional, they spend all the time to social media. This is what about they want to go to work and then be like a man, equal as a man, and then next thing you know, by those years they compile, she become combative, and then she think as a man, and then by the time she get older, she realized the traditional parenthood that they have when she was grow up is not the same energy. Now she become older and become and in age that her eyes open, now she's trying to catch up the time. Now she's trying to have a relationship quick, which most likely after 30, and then she's trying to learn how to cook, she's trying to learn how to clean, and next thing you know, she want to be traditional, but at the end of the day she's non-traditional because she's trying to be software era. That's what about soft era. So basically they're not really solve, they just have a convenient, so they're trying to a situation, they're trying to get over it, they're trying to move on to a new situation. So what they do, they try to adapt, so they're trying to move on. Then once they move on to the situation, this is what they do, they're gonna be who they are, which is very combative. Non-traditional because they're not listening to their husband, they're not gonna be submissive to their husband. They don't want to be a relationship with a man, but they want a man to give them the D every now and then they don't want any complaint. They don't want you to go home and then tell her about your job, anything like that. All she want to do is my money, your money, and the next thing you know, pay her bill, and then about trip and they're traveling, and the next thing you know, what can you do for me, and then what can I get from you most of the time, and next thing you know, if you're interested, let me know. We're gonna bust it like for free, but you, if you want to be on the ship with her, you gotta spend ton of money and alimony and child support. And then relationship, next thing you know, after you get 12 hours of work and then 12-hour shift, and then she's not gonna be clean the house, she's not gonna be able to cook for you, she's not gonna be able to raise your child, but she wants you to pay money for everything, for food, for the kids, for the daycare, for the public school, for the college, and then retirement. But she wants to do all that, but all she gotta do is show up. Because remember, you gotta pay for her makeup, you gotta pay for her wig, her purses, her shoes, everything. And on top of that is the worst case about, even though the D is negotiable, because if you pay for this one, I'm gonna give you a D. If you do some from me, I'm gonna give you the BJ. But at the end of the day, if she's not doing one thing, next thing you know, she's gonna cut it for the week. She's not gonna be able to talk to you. She's always going out with her friend, and the next thing you know, you suffer for relationship with generation for disaster. That's why I stay here for the VA woman, because VA women, they not really go here to help you feel better. They're here to destroy your life, and the next thing you know, you're gonna have high blood pressure, cholesterol, you're gonna have a heart attack, and next thing you're gonna do shorter. Seek for happiness, man, wherever it is, and vent those women, and talk to other men, because other men knows what to maneuver and what to looking for. And then the more you hang out with men, and then go to the gym, work on your body or your posture, and then work hard to make money and elevate your life, and then you got an option. And if you like my video, thumbs up, just coming soon.
What is your profession?